Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. Today's video going to be a wee quick roundup of Celtic news over the last 48 hours or so. Since the last video, there's not been an awful lot of Celtic news, mostly some of our players away on international duty, and a few of our players still to be involved in games over the next 24 hours, and hopefully all of them will be back for training at the end of the week in preparation for Saturday's game against Hearts at Celtic Park at 3 o'clock on Saturday. The other part of the video is going to be a wee look at 10 of my favourite Celtic goals in Celtic Rangers matches over the last few years, from the period of Ange Postecoglou's 21-22 season through to the end of the Brendan Rodgers 23-24 season. Before we do crack on with the video, please just, if you are new to the channel and you like the style of video, the variety of content, please do click that subscriber button, so close to 1,000 subscribers, which would be a lovely wee achievement to reach by the time of the Champions League match a week tomorrow against Slovan Bratislava. If you do like the video, please do click that like button. It does help with YouTube analytics. And comment section open for pleasant, polite comments, thoughts, opinions about the video, about the topics of the video, and any other burning Celtic issues. So first, just a wee look at those 10 favourite Celtic Rangers goals since the Ange Postecoglou 21-22 season through to the end of the Brendan Rodgers 23-24 season. These are not necessarily the best goals that Celtic have scored over that period, but some of my favourites and some very important goals. Goals such as Jota's goal in the 4-0 win, I think one of Celtic's best goals over recent years. Kyogo's great goal that was voted our channel's goal of the season last year. That was in the 2-1 win at the end of 2023. Idah's brilliant goal in the cup final to win the cup final just 4 months ago in May this year. One of my favourite goals, simply for the importance of it, Hatate's second goal in the 3-0 win in February 2022, which really kick-started Celtic's run towards the title that year. Jota's semi-final goal that knocked Rangers out the cup, 1-0, brilliant bit of work by Dyson Maida, reacting to the referee unexpectedly waving play on. Wonderful cross, Jota headed into the back post. We've got Jota intercepting a poor back pass, rounding McGregor, the Rangers goalkeeper, who hurpled out to try and get the ball first, but Jota beat him to the ball, took it wide of him and banged it in. A couple of Kyogo goals, the one in the 1-0 win at the start of the Brendan Rodgers time at Celtic the second time around, the equaliser in the New Year's Day game under Ange Postecoglou, 88th minute, to put us 2-2, and a very important first goal in the 2-1 win by Tom Rogic back in April 2022 that carried on the title run that season under Ange Postecoglou. And also one of my favourite goals, simply because it epitomises Dyson Maida so brilliantly, chasing after James Tavernier in the first few seconds of the game that ended 3-3, and then sticking his leg out, blocking Tavernier's attempted clearance, and the ball shot past Jack Butland, who was completely taken by surprise that there was a forceful shot coming his way. So, not the greatest goals Celtic have scored, but some very good goals and some extremely important goals. And this sort of video is something I am thinking of coming back to once I work out one or two wee copyright issues for sampling videos that are not BBC or Sky Sports. So enjoy those goals, and then we'll do the wee news roundup after that.
I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we just getting started. The sound, the vibe, I feel so alive. I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we just getting started. The sound, the vibe, big bass, that's where the heart is. I'm only here for the party. just getting started. The sound, the vibe, I feel so alive. I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we just getting started. The sound, the vibe, big bass, that's where the heart is. I'm only here for the party. The sound, the vibe, I'm only here for the party. The sound.
At the weekend, Alistair Johnston was playing in a friendly for Canada against America around about the 20th minute mark. He felt a bit of tightness in his hamstring and so was taken off as a precaution. The Canadian manager, Jesse Marsh, thought that this was simply a precaution and that this has happened a time or two before for Alistair Johnston, and things settled down within a couple of days. So he will be getting assessed by the Celtic physios and medical staff, but it would be hoped that he would be in line for the game on Saturday against Hearts. And I dare say Brendan Rodgers will update on that in his press conference on Friday afternoon. The rest of our international players have, as so far, come through uninjured. Anthony Ralston played again for Scotland against Portugal in another Scotland defeat. Kasper Schmeichel played for Denmark in another win for Denmark. Both of them have come through the game fighting fit. Today we will have Adam Idah and Liam Scales in the Ireland squad for their match. Also, Admira and Hatate will be in the squad for Japan's match against Bahrain. Hopefully, all of them can come through fit and uninjured. Austin Trusty's in the American squad for a friendly against New Zealand. And finally, Luis Palma is in the Honduras squad and likely to be in the Honduras team tomorrow for a game against Jamaica. And the Honduran manager was expressing some reservations regarding the fact that Luis Palma is not getting regular minutes for Celtic, and is suggesting that might start to impact on his Honduras international games. Some very encouraging news coming out of Kasper Schmeichel's camp. His dad is saying that Kasper is looking to potentially extend his career into his 40s. Kasper Schmeichel, of course, is 37. He's on a one-year contract with Celtic with a one-year option, and I do wonder whether, if this season is successful and he has been happy at Celtic, he may look to extend that deal to take him through to 40 or 41. And given his excellent fitness record and ability to have managed to avoid injury over his whole career, I fully expect Kasper Schmeichel will remain a world-class goalkeeper into his 40s. And so that would be obviously great news for Celtic. Other interesting news story was that the dad of Mateusz Bogusz, the Polish striker, attacking midfielder playing for LAFC in Major League Soccer, is saying that his son is looking to come back to Europe to further his career. And there was some rumblings that Bogusz may be looking to do that move at the end of the current Major League Soccer season, and so that would open up him coming back to Europe in the January winter window in 2025. And I do wonder whether Celtic and LA might get into some form of negotiations to organise that deal nice and early. There were indications that Bogusz was keen to come to Celtic, or keen at least to get Champions League football. It did appear LA just simply didn't want to release their star player whilst they were still deep in the MLS season, with cups and playoffs and championships still to be won. And I think that was the reason that Celtic stopped their interest in Bogusz and fully concentrated on Luke McCowan and Arnie Engels at the end of that transfer window. Final wee bit of news. Two of our very talented young players, Matthew Anderson and Ben Summers, are away on a season-long loan now to Admira Wacker in the Austrian Bundesliga. Anderson spent the season on loan there last year with great success and came back a much better player. Ben Summers had a less successful loan period with Dunfermline last year, and so both Anderson and Summers are away back off to Austria for a season-long loan. Hopefully that will work out well for both Anderson and Summers, and they will come back from that season-long loan in Austria with more experience and confidence and maturity. So that finishes things off for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed those 10 favourite Celtic versus Rangers goals, and also that wee roundup of the latest news with regards to Celtic as we start to think about the game against Hearts at the weekend and then the Champions League match against Slovan Bratislava the following Wednesday. So just to finish off, if you are new to the channel and you enjoy the video, the channel's variety, etc., please do click that subscriber button. It gets pushed past the 1,000 mark. That would be brilliant. If you like the video, do click that like button, and comment section open for pleasant, polite feedback, comments, thoughts, opinions regarding the video, the topics, and all other burning Celtic issues at the moment. So for today, until the next video, a goodbye and hail, hail.